Hi, welcome to this full moon in Scorpio reading. So I am going to tap into this deck here, this Earthly Souls and Spirits Moon Oracle, to bring you a message from Spirit, and I may pull some tarot to go with it. But I thought we would just see what Spirit wanted to share with you today here on my channel. So thank you for joining me here. Okay, first card out is Breathe. Nice big full moon on that card. And she's sitting, this figure and her cat are sitting in these like wild waves here. So I feel like, actually, I don't know if I feel like your energy is tumultuous at this time. I feel like maybe you're actually coming out of that. Let's see what else comes through here. Nature. Wow. Okay. So now we have an owl and a cat. These might be important symbols for you at this time. Intuition and magic, breathing in nature. Yeah, I feel like you're stepping into a new cycle where you're going to be able to breathe easier. Like this, you've been coming out of like a chaotic period or just a time that's been, I'm hearing like feeling like you're all over the place. And getting out in nature will help you just kind of release all those emotions that you've been going through. Let me get one more card from this deck. Ooh, Divinity. That's really nice. So we got 3 full moons. This deck has like all different moon phases. So we've got full moons, which works with today's energy for sure. So I feel like after this full moon cycle is over, you're in a new chapter. There's something about Little Red Riding Hood here. So if you can see her little cape, and there's something significant about that story here. I feel like, you know, like the big bad wolf energy, this tumultuous water, like maybe you're coming through a period. I'm trying to think about that story, Little Red Riding Hood. Yeah, where she was tricked. You know, like something wasn't what it seemed. So we have Breathe, Nature, and Divinity. Yeah, I feel like getting out in nature and connecting with the divine and the divinity in nature, like really connecting to spirit through nature can be really healing and nourishing, I'm hearing at this time. And I'm noticing on both of these cards here, they both have like pine trees on them. And pine trees, their needles are a symbol of protection because of their waxy coating. So I feel like you can breathe easy. Like Spirit wants to come through and say that you're protected. You're coming out of this scary time, I'm hearing. That's just how it's coming through. So maybe it was something you went through, like you had a scare or something. Okay, let's see what comes through in the tarot. I'm just gonna pull a few tarot cards to see what Spirit wants to show about what you're coming out of here with this Breathe card. Wow, yeah, the sun. I love it. This is what you're coming into. You're healing. This is like your vitality returning. Yeah, some of you may have had like a health scare. And my phone is getting really dark here. There we go. You may have had, like, I'm just picking this up intuitively. Like some of you may have had a health scare or something like that, or just a challenge. And this, because the sun can be like returning to vitality in your body and connecting with the sun, you know, so we're coming out of this full moon, and that's kind of this energy where things are uncertain. And with the sun, everything is clear, and I feel like you're going to be in the clear and getting like a clean bill of health. I mean, this is just something that's intuitively coming through, and I'm just hearing those kind of phrases. So the sun, I mean, it's happiness returning. I mean, it's the best card in the tarot deck, right? So yeah, 10 of Swords. Like, this is over. For me, the 10 of Swords is like when there is some kind of phase that is finally completely done, like done, over, and, you know, now you can breathe easy. And, you know, after the 10 of Swords, like on the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, there's like the sun coming up in the background. You know, everything's been dark and heavy, and that's over. And then you're coming out, you're coming out of that into a happier time. So that's amazing. So Spirit, let's see, what else do you want to say about what they can expect next, or what guidance they could use right now? So I feel like this is something that's been very recent, so you may just be coming out of this very recently. Yeah, 5 of Wands, which is conflict, just like fighting like an inner battle is what I'm picking up. So whoever I'm connecting to, this has been, yeah, a really tough battle that you've been in, and it's just feeling like whoever this message is for is kind of something that's been like you felt like you've been fighting like your own demons, or like something within you, like I said, might be like a health thing. Ace of Pentacles, yeah, that's wonderful. It's like this new opportunity. I'm really getting this like brand new clean slate. Like you're coming out of this slowly. Like Spirit wants you to know that you're going to reach this full vitality, but you know, you're just coming out of this 10 of Swords, this ending of this past struggle. And I'm also getting that for some of you, this may have been just like some kind of struggle with other people, like a group that just wasn't meshing, and you've walked away from it, something that's ended. And the next thing is going to be a lot better. But Spirit wants you to get out in nature right now and just connect with your spirit and your spirit team. And with this Ace of Pentacles, I mean, this can be like a new opportunity. So put this 10 of Swords down, because you've got a new opportunity coming to you. Then this is something in the physical, and it's something that has the potential to grow into something really wonderful. But this little turtle here is just making me think that give yourself time, right? Like when you are recovering from something, you don't go from being the 10 of Swords flat on your back one day to like having this, you know, kind of energy the very next day. Like give yourself a little bit of time. But this is like this new phase in your physical life. And like I mentioned before, if this was health, Pentacles can talk about your body. So you may be in this like, new phase with your body, and just give yourself some time. But I really feel like nature can also be healing, just like getting out in the sun. And if you're in the northern hemisphere, you know, this is the spring season, so the sun can be really something that boosts your energy and your vitality, and just feeling so much better. Okay, the Hierophant. So the Hierophant can be, well, a lot of different things, but I feel like in this case, it's like the things that you've learned in this phase, this like tumultuous thing that you went through, you've learned a lot, and you've grown spiritually through this conflict, because the Hierophant can just talk about like spiritual lessons too. And, you know, committing to a new path. I feel like with the Hierophant coming out right after this Ace of Pentacles, it's like you're committing to, I mean, this may be like a new health journey, or committing to a new opportunity, maybe that's coming your way, where you're going to be in like connection with people who aren't like this. That's what I'm getting from that, if that's more of like a work thing, say. Okay, let me get one more tarot here. Spirit, what do you want to leave them with? What message do you want to leave them with? Follow your intuition on this too. I'm really drawn to this owl on this nature card. So let your intuition guide you as far as like how fast to go after you're coming out of this Ten of Swords. Like, don't like rush out and, you know, something about, I'm hearing like burning yourself out again, or getting like burned by the sun by spending too much time in like this new energy, because you may be feeling a lot better, but Spirit's saying like remember this little turtle and take your time. Okay, final message here. Wow. Wheel of Fortune. That's awesome. That is a wonderful energy to end with here. Wheel of Fortune. This is luck. This is good fortune. This is expansion of all the good things in this next cycle. I really do feel like you're moving into a new cycle that is going to be so much better than the one you've come out of. And, you know, ducks are also a symbol of luck. So this new journey that you're on, it's going to be so much better than what you came out of. And just connect with Spirit over this next little while as you're healing and getting back to this sunny vitality. Spend some time just deep breathing in nature and connecting with the divine. And, you know, this like big bad wolf thing, there may also be something that you thought was maybe going to be a big bad wolf, and it's actually, you've been protected. Those pine trees, like Spirit's been protecting you, and you're actually moving away from the big bad wolf, whatever that was for you, and this Ten of Swords into into this beautiful sun energy for this very fortuitous new path that you're going on and that you're going to be committing yourself to. And I'm feeling like this is like a commitment that's going to be a cycle that stays for a while. All right, so I'm going to leave the message there. I hope that resonated with you. If so, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear how that resonated for you. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye.